So it's the first week of 2026, and after 17 years of coaching and in the fitness industry, I'm still seeing exactly the same thing. And today I'm talking about the running side of things. A lot of people are making a goal in 2026 of running a marathon. Now, that's a great goal to have, but it's not going to be achievable if you go from zero to hero. And that's where a lot of people fail, especially in that first 1 to 2 weeks. People go from no running or very bare amount of running to basically running almost every single day in the new year. And all that's going to end up in is injury, overtraining, and failure. It's really important, especially if you're going from minimal training or minimal running or minimal structure, to actually pace yourself early and have a system in place, have a structure in place, and do it in stages. If you eventually at some stage want to run a marathon and you want to run 5 days a week, that's awesome. That's a great goal. But do it in stages. For example, the first 3 weeks, I'm going to run 2 times a week, and they're going to be easy to easy, moderately hard runs. Just some nice conditioning. Get myself into it, especially if I haven't been running for 6 months or at all. And then from there, you can start building. Or you might have been running 2 to 3 times a week already for the past few months, and now you want to step up your game. Well, that's great, but don't go out and start running 5 times a week, all at moderately hard efforts. That's just, again, going to end up in failure. It's going to end up in overtraining and injury, and you're not going to achieve your goal because you're going to burn out way too soon. Now, if you've been running 3 times a week and they've been moderately hard to hard run sessions, don't start adding in more runs of the same thing. If you're going to jump up to 4th or a 5th run in a week, make sure they're just easy recovery jogs. We don't need to be flogging yourself every single day. That's going to end up in overtraining and injury, and you're going to be burnt out by the end of the month. Just pace yourself, have a system in place, have a structure in place, be patient, be consistent, focus on long-term consistency, because that is the most important thing. Again, it comes back to that 80-20 methodology. 80% of the time, you need to be more aerobic, and that allows you 20% of the time to be anaerobic or harder sessions. Now, how I would break this up, if I've got 5 runs a week, breaking in the 80-20 kind of methodology, it doesn't necessarily have to be 80 exactly or 20 exactly, but that's usually my kind of limit. Adding in the warm-ups and cool-down times as well. It's looking at the duration across the week. If I have 5 runs, they're all 1 hour, that's 5 hours of training, I'm wanting to make sure that just over 3 hours that volume is going to be especially aerobic. So zone 1, zone 2, you warm up, cool down zones, and that's going to help make sure that I'm not overtraining, just overdoing it, especially if you're wanting to run a marathon, which is largely about your aerobic system. So what I would highly recommend is that if you've got 5 runs a week, 3 of them are around your zone 1 to zone 2. 1 might be a speed session, and 1 might be a bit of a tempo or fartlek type of session. If you've got 4 runs a week, I'd make 3 zone 1, zone 2, and 1 of them as your harder session. Now, don't just replicate your week exactly the same all the way through your training block. It needs to be, again, in phases. That first phase is your aerobic development phase. It's your conditioning. It's your just getting yourself going. It's that building consistency, building routine, building a little bit of that conditioning and the health of your body, learning to run, building the foundations so that later on in the block, you can build the harder stuff. You can build the long runs in, and it's not going to completely break you. Across your training block, you're going to have periods of stepping up your long runs or stepping up the intervals of your interval sessions. Don't just have no system in place, no structure. Don't do the same thing all the time, and don't go out and just flog yourself every single week, because it will end up in failure. Have a system, have stages, pace yourself, and focus on long-term consistency over short-term gains. And then you're going to see great success in 2026.